Welcome to Houston, Texas and Daikin Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Houston Astros. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Hunter Brown.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub-350 ERA. And, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Gets under and pops it up. And that's foul. Strike two. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee, 2 for 10 in the series. Just missed. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Tapped softly on the ground, and that's just foul. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rafael Devers, the next Giant to hit. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Inside, ball one. One out and a runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Elliot Ramos. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Ripped on a line to center. Myers snags it, and that is that. So the Giants leave one. Now here come the Astros. No score. And we're back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Logan Webb. What do we need to know here?
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
That's a strike. 0-2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
1-2.
Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Puts it away for the out. One away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. That was the sweeper, but it missed. 1 out, base is empty. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Slapped foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first.
He's out.
And that ends the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. New inning getting started, and now it's Wilmer Flores. Little chopper rolls foul. And the 0-1.
Ball, no.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
And there's a ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Matt Chapman. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that misses off the outside edge.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next offering is downstairs. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Up and in, ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Willie Adames.
Runner on at first with one gone. Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the pitch to Adames. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Next to hit, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a foul straight back. That's off the mark. 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Rogers. And that is that. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors. Back here in Houston, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And that's in for a strike. Paredes matched a homer in his last game. That one is absolutely belted. Lee ranging back. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. That one fouled off. Paredes stands at second with no outs. It's softly on the ground left side. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 6th, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
That's down and in. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Way high. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Stepping in, Christian Walker. Fastball for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball could be 2. Adames to second, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Back here at Dyken Park, here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald hitting ninth in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. And there's a foul ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That
Ball
misses,
2.
and the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. This one popped up, and that's a foul ball. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Now at the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug. No question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Webb back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play from his backside, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Late on that fastball.
No ball. One strike.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with the cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Foul ball. The shortstop takes a ball.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. The throw to first.
He's out.
And that is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Rafael Devers. He was late there, strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
0-2.
And that's in the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside low, and it's 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
The Giants hitless so far in the game. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And a 1-2 again. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Giants down in order. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Alvarez stands in here. Takes ball one low. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Late swing, foul to the left. Webb ready to fire now. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. And a foul ball. Comes up empty.
0-2.
And ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That misses. 2-2.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Full count.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Ooh, Byron. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. He's now struck out 8 in a row. Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off left side. And the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. And we're back. Jose Altuve up to hit here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off. Stays alive. Hit in the air, right field. Lee nabs it, and there's one away. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Just missed. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to Flores. Out number 2.
Up next for the Astros,
Christian
first
Walker
baseman,
up next for the Astros. He hit into a double play his first time up. Just missed.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Adames the throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Astros are back here at Dyken Park. Top 6. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Brown back to work. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Fastball is outside.
Full count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. On the ground, right side. Walker steps on the bag. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter. Popped up and a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And strike 2.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
That one to first. Walker. And he beats him to first. He's safe.
You got to love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays. And
now pitching for the Astros.
Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Number 48.
0 for 2 in this one.
Steven Oker.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
as a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Rafael Devers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, center field. Myers settles under this one. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. So welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
The Astros, right fielder, Chaz McCormick.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense.
Oh, gets dirty. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Matt Chapman is as good as there is at third base right now in the big league. Great diving catch right there. This guy is so well-rounded in every play a third baseman can make.
And here is Brendan Rodgers. Left field, way back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. So the batting order turns over. Digging in, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Run around the move. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And the Astros jump in front. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Ripped on the ground to second. 2 gone. Out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch just misses. Alvarez, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul. Two outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Abreu.
Number 52.
And we all know about his slider. It's just
Brian
filthy, man.
Abreu.
And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ramos in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Fouled off down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball. 2-1.
That
That's
one
a ball.
missed. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one gone. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a
Ouch, that one got him.
Now batting, third
And here
baseman,
is
Matt Chapman.
He is struck out and he is walked. Ball one there. Activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ort up and loosening in the pen. King getting cranked up as well. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 2.
way to lay off that pitch down.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The tying run at the plate, and that one fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. With the tying run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. Caught him looking for the K. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Swings through that.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
1-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Flores off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Astros 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here in Houston, set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve. Altuve started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Yainer Diaz digs in now, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. There's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Runner in scoring position, no outs. So next up for Houston, Christian Walker. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. One on, nobody out, a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. He goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Now here is Brendan Rodgers. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. This to center field. Coming on. Grabs it on the run. And the inning is over. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double.
Now pitching for the Astros.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
74.
Ryan King. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
King.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. McCormick pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And that one fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Way inside,
1-2.
gets out of the way. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Bare hand scoop. And safe at first, a bunt single. And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball.
Lefty
One strike.
continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. See, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. No runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Jeremy Pena. So into the 8th, and he's back on the mound despite some rough patches.
Battle hasn't been perfect.